For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Titans about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Like Jaylen Brown and 2 first-round picks. Here is the deal as it actually went down. These are the names that you see. It's Giannis and Bobby Portis going one way. There's some names on the right side of that you know, obviously, Jaquez and Tyler Hero and a few others. And then the 13th pick tonight and some first-round picks and some pick swaps. So before we get to Shump's take, Wendy, what do the fans need to know? Fill in the blanks of how this got done and why Milwaukee went with the deal with Miami instead of Boston.
Yeah, let's go through this real quick. I think one of the big things here was, on the other side of this trade, Milwaukee needed to have a team. They just didn't have a team around Giannis. And if they made this deal for Jaylen Brown, they were able to get a couple of future draft picks, I think they potentially could have spent this in the same spot. They would have had Jaylen Brown, not a team to put around him, and they could have been with another disgruntled superstar in the year. The Miami deal doesn't have the premium package that Jaylen Brown is, but they do get 2 picks in the lottery tonight. And so they have 10 and 13. The big way this trade is going to be remembered is what do they do with these 2 picks tonight? That is to be determined. In Miami, they have been seeking, I mean, Butler was traded away. This has been the Pat Riley playbook literally for decades. Alonzo Mourning, Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, now Giannis Antetokounmpo. They get a player in his prime. Is expected to sign a contract extension there. However, this team is not built out. After trading all of these pieces and hard capping themselves, they now have $18 million to fill 5 roster spots. It's going to be hard to build out this team around them. And then probably the most interesting thing, Shump, Jaylen Brown was offered to the world in this trade. Everybody knew it. Now he stays in Boston. I think the Celtics now open up trade talks for Jaylen Brown. Will he be there on opening night? I suspect not. We could have a little bit of process to see who they might deal with.
Okay, so that is an excellent recap of all the different pieces of it. For my money, the Jaylen Brown part is actually the most interesting. But let's start with the Heat. When you put Bam, in your mind, if you put Bam Adebayo and Giannis together, and they start filling in the pieces, DraftKings will tell you right now they're the 3rd best team, or at least they have the 3rd shortest odds in the Eastern Conference. It's Boston, then the Knicks, then Miami, as you see up there, followed by Detroit.
Eastern Conference Finals, Cleveland, just totally ignored. But okay.
They are, and the Pistons being disrespected there, but to whatever degree, how good and how quickly do you think the Heat and Giannis can be?
Well, like Wendy was saying, it matters on the draft picks that they bring in and what they do as far as free agency, because they have to put shooting around them. I understand what you have on paper. I understand that they just got better a little bit defensively, but matching up with people, being able to do different things with that lineup, it excites you. But the way that lineup is going to have to go, they're going to have some intense shooting around them. I know they had to lose a lot to get him, but you don't have to fill in the blanks as far as creating a star. You have to fill in the blanks with saying, hey, we have to have guys that are willing to play in this role, willing to shoot, and add that outside shooter where he can be dangerous.
Look, you're an expert. I'm just a fan of the game all my life. Tell me how Giannis and Bam fit together. You have the 2 of them on the floor together.
Tigers offense will get first crack at it today. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Toppin. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single cover.
They need space. So if they're going to control the paint, they're going to make it. It's if they can get the space, whether it's in transition, which I think they got to really run, or if they can find a way. One of those guys has got to give up a little bit to try to be a little bit of complimentary player as a playmaker to complement the guys who can shot.
And to what Wendy mentioned last hour with Norman Powell, like what happens now with Norman Powell as a free agent? Like you're looking at a guy that averaged almost 22 points per game last year, was an all-star for the Miami Heat. You take him out of the equation, that roster looks even less daunting as far as the outside shooting goes than it does in its current formation. So
double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running it to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Memphis picking up the tempo. He's looking to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Anthony. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Makes the grab down the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Pressure coming. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. The Titans offense will go to work for the first time today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. As a defense, you hate to let them, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on move. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Hauled settle down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Titans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the option. Quick toss. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Titans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Unloads it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers.